Hey there, Wes Dove with Dove Development and Consulting. A couple things I want to do real quick before I get into the summary of what you can expect over the next several days from a daily dose of leadership, like we always do early in the week like this. First and foremost, wanted to give a quick shout out to my cousin and just cherished friend Tammy Cullers for the wonderful article. She attended our ribbon cutting for Discover Your Team's Potential that we did with the Chamber of Commerce almost a month ago now, and she did just a great article about it in her newspaper, the Chimney Rock Chronicle. So just wanted to say thanks. So if you don't already see the Chimney Rock Chronicle, I'd really encourage you. It's kind of cool. It's just really about history and just some neat stuff about the area that, gosh, every single one that I've looked at, I've learned stuff. So much of the things I've learned was specific to her dad, who was a major influence in my life and has certainly been in hers as well. But just some neat stuff that she weaves in about local history and so on. So thanks so much, Tammy, for that. Real quick, this Wednesday, Cindy and I host, we've been doing a series almost for a year now called Leading at the Next Level. That's a virtual program, and we really built it for the intent of providing a resource that people could have some level of ongoing growth and development, but some semblance of continuity and a community, if you will, also. So we've done a bunch of different stuff with it, but this week's lesson is really a deep dive into practices for creating and ensuring a high performance team. So if you've never had access to it, if you've not heard of that program, I really encourage you to just maybe send me a private message or an email or text message or whatever and say, hey Wes, I'd like to audit one of those courses. We do them live, but then for the folks that are part of the program, the members, they get access to a secret Facebook group and so on. And you can learn more. Where you see this, I'll put a link to it so you can learn more about the program. But we've got the secret Facebook group. We send out the recording and the slides of the lessons and so on. But as importantly, we want to make it an atmosphere that people can benchmark and share best practices and really use one another as a resource to continue to grow. So the next thing I'll say after that, after leading at the next level, Cindy and I just finalized the details for our third quarter Leadership Smarts. Now that's a complimentary session that we do once a quarter at the Harrisonburg-Rockingham Chamber of Commerce, and I'd really encourage you to check this one out. It's a cool lesson, and I don't remember the title off the top of my head, so it'll be wherever you're seeing this message, the title and the link to register. You can attend for free, but if you want a box lunch, we put a small fee in that just to cover the cost of the lunch and whatnot. So love to have you there, and join us at September 9th from noon to 1:30 at the Harrisonburg-Rockingham Chamber of Commerce. And finally, before I talk about what you can expect this week, in a daily dose of leadership, I'll say that Live to Lead Harrisonburg 2019, our 5th annual event, we've got under 25 tickets left for that event. We just crossed over from super early bird to regular early bird on July 31st as of August 1, and as of today it went from 25 to 22 tickets remaining. So if you don't have yours yet and you're seeing this message, don't wait too much longer, because it's going to fill up. That's not a question of if. We're capped at 200 seats, case closed the end, and I'm concerned that the folks at Blue Ridge might fuss at me a little bit, but we're going to figure it out. There's 200 seats there. We've got a few folks that have, are going to be helping us out and not really taking up seats, but being part of the event. So, but we're able to fit 200 people, but only 22 left. So hope you get one. Look forward to seeing you there. Now, real quick to a daily dose of leadership this week. What I'm going to look at, so I'm listening to and just studying John Maxwell's 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork. And this morning on Audible, I listened to it yet again, and I heard him talk about the law of accountability. And you say, Wes, you said accountability wrong. No, I didn't. Matter of fact, anytime you type accountability in, the little red spell check line shows up underneath. But accountability, what John says about accountability is teammates must be able to count on each other when it counts. And accountability is just that. It's not being accountable, it's being able to count on the people around us. And as an individual, I want to be accountable, but I also want to be known as that person that you can count on when something's when there's a need, when the chips are down. And you know, I've watched Cindy be that accountable person in her family over the last several weeks, and Renee certainly is that as well. And you know, almost 2 weeks ago, Cindy's dad had a heart attack, and over these last 8 to 10 days, Cindy's been very involved in making sure that he's got care and getting to appointments, and she stayed overnight with him several nights. And even in the hospital, she was at the University of Virginia Medical Center every day for 7 or 8 days straight. And it was just amazing, because when you need her, she's there. You can count on her. And I'm going to talk about how that matters in a bigger team. Now, obviously, individually and with our family, it's important, but in your organization, in your team, where does that matter? Who are the people that you know when the chips are down, you know when your back's against the wall, you can count on? Now, I know we've all got friends that are that way. Hopefully, we've all got friends that we can really count on, but in your organization, do you have those people that you know when push comes to shove, this is the person I can count on? We'll dig into that. Probably only 3 messages this week instead of 4, just because of time and everything that's going on, but I'll try to squeeze it in and look forward to getting that message to you. So look forward to seeing you soon. And again, Live to Lead Harrisonburg, the window's closing very, very quickly. Hope you're part of it. And if not, so if finances are something, but you're looking to grow, again, Leadership Smarts at the Harrisonburg-Rockingham Chamber of Commerce, September 9th. Look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day. God bless.